So we have a secret we've been keeping from you for a very long time. So Dark Crisis is actually not called Dark Crisis. That is not the real title of the book.
What?
Yeah, that's not what it's really called. From the beginning.
I talk to you every week, you've never told me this.
You need to pay attention on the Zooms, my friend. We've been keeping this a secret because we were worried that if we told you the real title, you would know what was going to happen at the ending. But we got to a point where we want to tell you what the real title is. And so Pariah's going to win. Pariah's going to get what he wants. And that's going to reveal what the real title is, which the real title of the book is actually Dark Crisis on Infinite Earths.
Oh, I didn't know that.
The Infinite Earths will be returning. All are returning, and like I said before, so much of I think what makes DC special is that the mythology is always growing, and it needs to be infinite, and that implies to me the idea of infinite Earths. And so the Infinite Earths will be returning.
Are the worlds we created for Without the Justice League maybe one of those Earths?
Maybe. So this is
Oh, that's cool.
This is the reveal. We're gonna get deep into spoilers here. I'm gonna spoil some stuff. I'm gonna spoil part of Jeremy's book right now. I'm sorry, Jeremy.
We're still searching, Josh.
Yeah, so Barry has been missing for the last year. Actually, Barry finds Hal.
Did Wally kill Barry? I like this.
No. This is why you're not invited to every Zoom. You're invited like one out of 10. Wally does find Barry. Wally returns to Earth. Barry is like, I know what's going on. I'm gonna go help, and he ends up finding Hal Jordan, and we get the Brave and the Bold back together. And they together are going to go and try to save the Justice League and bring them back to Earth. While this is happening, they don't know that like chaos has happened on Earth. They don't realize that Deathstroke is like basically waging war against the heroes on Earth. But Hal and Barry are going to go and find the Justice League and bring them back. And that's a big part of what issue 4 is. One of the things that happens in the book is that in issue 3 and issue 4, you find out that Black Adam, when he decides that he wants to kill the villains and the heroes aren't going to help him, Black Adam actually goes to Lex Luthor and the Legion of Doom, and they make a decision of, we're going to go kill Deathstroke and kill all these villains, and so you get a big war between Black Adam and Lex Luthor and Deathstroke's gigantic army. And that's what this splash is Deathstroke. Like Black Adam and Lex, they're like planning with Legion of Doom on what they're gonna do about Deathstroke, and then Deathstroke just shows up and bombs the Legion of Doom headquarters, and Deathstroke kicks in Gorilla Grodd's head, and they start having a big, gigantic fight in issue 4. This is 4, right?
Yeah, this is one of those I'm sorry pages.
Yeah, this one was another one of those.
Damn, does he ever write his script like close up on a door? Ever?
Listen. There's a scene in issue 4. Yeah, there's a scene in issue 4 where it's literally just Alan Scott and Amy in a dark room talking. And at one point, there was a conversation about possibly changing that scene, and I was like, no. Like, it has to be this, otherwise Daniel's going to kill me. I need a scene with no background.
Yeah, it was like
2 characters.
I read the script and I was like, where are the people?
He's like, Josh,
I think this place is wrong.
Yeah. Where's the list? Because I have to go through and add a whole list of characters constantly to the script to be like, okay, this is all of them, and so this is another page where Deathstroke is attacking, and we have this really awesome fight between the Legion of Doom and the Secret Society. What have we got in here? And this is more of Pariah getting what he wants and bringing back the Infinite Earth.
Can I say?
Yeah, go ahead, please.
Yeah, I would like to take the chance to shout out Alejandro Sanchez for the work on the covers.
Yes, yeah.
Because he deserves it.
So good.
He puts so much work on it and so much passion, and I feel like this will not be the same without him. So
You're both
just wanted to say that.
Yeah, you're both doing amazing work, and every time colors come in from him, you can really tell he's putting his all into it.
That's one panel there?
That's one panel. Wow. Yeah, that's not even space for that's one panel. That's one panel, I think, on a page of like 7 panels.
Oh yeah.
That's the other thing with this book. Let me tell you, I used to have a rule for myself where I was 4 or 5 panels. I tried to keep it in there or less, you know? With this book now, I feel like my average is like 7 or 8 panels, and then I feel bad for Daniel, but that's what you do when you're doing a crisis.
It's okay.
But I feel like you were accepting the challenge of it. Like, you're working with artists.
Go ahead. It's a crisis. it is what it is. I'm not expecting anything else, you know.
You know what you were coming into. You're like, oh, crisis. It's a thousand.
I just had all the panic attacks at the beginning. Now I'm just okay.
I'm there too. I had moments of like, oh my god, I'm putting like 10 panels on this page. Now I'm like, oh, is that not enough? I should put more.
Well, let's try a couple more.
Yeah, there's a 16 panel page in the first issue.
Yeah.
There's some stuff. You really go deep into it, but I think it's one of the great things when you're working with a collaborator that you really click with, is you can tell when the person is trying, like you're challenging them, but they're challenging you back. Or it's like, I'm giving him this stuff and he's like, oh, I'll make this amazing. And I'm like, oh, really, you can do that? Let's see if you can do this. You start having that kind of relationship, and that's what we've been doing on this book. The next page you can show, this is an example of me finding a way for Daniel to not kill me. Was this page only has 4 characters on it.
Wait, that's 4 characters 4 times.
Hey, man.
Have you tried Dark Side Is? Because it's fucking
Yeah. Why spoilers, Tom? Jeez. But this is a scene from issue 4 where Alan Scott is leading John, Yara, and Nightwing down into the Justice League Dark headquarters so that they can meet up with Justice League Dark and talk about what's going on with the Great Darkness. And then the other page, that's a big time spoiler, that's the last page of one of the issues. That's actually Pariah's hand of him recreating the moment where the multiverse was born. Yeah, like the famous shot of Corona doing it, we're doing that with Pariah doing it, where he recreates all the infinite Earths.
I just want the little reveal surprise here. Obviously, Dark Crisis and Infinitors, amazing. Love the logo. I want to announce actually we're going back to press with issues 1 through 3, featuring the new logo. Those will be in shops on August 30th. And as a special treat, we actually have a special con edition of issue 1 that we will be handing out along with the cool pin. So you get a little extra swag. Super excited.
Awesome special convention cover of Dark Crisis #1 you get because you were here today. That's our thank you to you for coming today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just to keep the surprises rolling.
Yeah, you talk about this cover?
Oh yeah. Also about this cover.